guys. Okay, I had to get on really quick and make a video because I know so many of you put as your focus this week that you're going to be doing double workouts. And why I think that's awesome, I have done a lot of research on this subject because especially with Beachbody programs, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of that information. You're still free to, of course, make your own choice at the end of the day, but I don't want you guys killing yourselves in your workouts or trying to find time that you don't have to do a double workout because it's not necessary. And I know that's so not what we were taught, and not what people in society are telling us, but it's really, really true. The people that go to the gym and take 20 classes a week and work out for 2.5 hours, it's kind of just a waste of time, and it's not necessary. So Beachbody, not only are the programs awesome, but they have hired health and science, exercise. They have hired scientists in health and exercise that have designed these programs with the celebrity trainers. So they know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing to your muscles, how they're breaking them down to get optimal results. And the cool thing about the Beachbody products is when you do go to a gym, the people at the gym, well, for one, they're not as knowledgeable, but they're not. Okay, well, some might be. I shouldn't say none of them, but most of them are not as knowledgeable. But they have to work out your whole body all at once because they don't know when they're going to see you again. They don't know that you're coming back tomorrow. So today they can do legs, and then tomorrow's class can be arms or whatever. So these Beachbody programs, though, are designed for you. So one day you're working one body part, and the next day you're working another, and that is by design. And that is so you don't put too much stress on your muscles because that's not healthy, and it just leads to injury and it leads to burnout, and that's really what we're trying to avoid. So trust me when I say that time is not an issue, and I know that we have always been taught, an hour workout or whatever at least. But these 30-minute workouts, the reason they're so popular is because they work, they're effective. They break down, the reason we exercise is, for our minds too and our hearts, but we want to break down those muscles. So basically what we're doing is we're stressing them out, we're putting them under stress, breaking them down, and when they build back up, during rest, they're building up bigger. So that's what's giving us more toned muscles. And so Beachbody knows exactly how to do that. So when you are doing these programs, though, you need to be doing them full out. And so their fear is that if you're doing two programs, if you're doing two 30-minute programs, for one, you're putting too much stress on those muscles, especially if you're doing two cardios or two weight trainings back to back. It's just too much for your muscles to take in one day. You're supposed to have that rest for your muscles and then do it again. But the second thing that they're concerned about when you do that is that you're not doing it full out. Either the first one you're going to be kind of saving your energy for, or the second video that you do, you're just going to be so tired, you're not going to be getting the full movement of each exercise. And that's what's really important. The modifiers on these videos are working just as hard as the people doing the regular program. It is more about how far you go down in your push-up. If you're doing push-ups, like we've all seen people just do little tiny push-ups, that's not nearly as effective as if you were to go on your knees. If you can't do that on your toes, go on your knees, bring your chest all the way down and all the way back up. So if you need to follow a modifier, you're still going to get ripped. You are. But what's so important is that you are doing the movement full out, that you're not rushing through it and looking like, spazzy about it, but that you're really focusing on how deep you can go in your squat, how high you can lift your leg, really get the full movement. That's what's going to give you the results. So another thing, you cannot outrun a bad diet. You just can't. And exercise is such a small part of changing your body. And I think we've learned that over this group. And that's why we focus a lot on nutrition. And it's just how it has to be. So if you ate a ton this weekend and really fell off track, doubling up on your workouts this week is not going to help you. What you need to do is dial in on your nutrition. That's how you're going to overcome the bad nutrition from the weekend. You just can't fix your bad nutrition by exercising more. It's just not how it goes. If you are sick, they did address this. If you're sick and you miss a workout, you can a day or two is not going to matter. If you're pretty consistently working out, your metabolism's still going to be high. You're still going to be training those muscles. They're not going to lose that muscle memory. So don't worry about a day or two off. If you take a day or two off because you were sick, you don't need to double up the next 2 days. Just start off where you left off. If you miss more than 3 days, then you'll just start add an extra week onto the end of your program and start that week over. But don't feel like, oh, I'm going to have to do like triple workouts now to make up for it. I hope that the point I'm getting across is clear, that it's not necessary. If you guys want to do the 10-minute abs or whatever, go ahead. If there are days where you're like, man, I just need more than 30 minutes, and I have those days too where it's just a stressful day, or I just am like, I need to exercise again, then cool. Just make sure that you're working a different type of your body. Don't do two hardcore cardio workouts. Do one cardio and then do one where she uses a lot of the weights or whatever, or do a P90X where he's doing a lot of weights and then go for a run or whatever. Just try to mix it up so it's not like just pounding on your knees an hour of cardio. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say with nutrition. I hope that you guys have gotten out of this group that we don't diet, that I just don't want this to be a diet for you, that when we're done with this challenge group that you're just never going to eat clean and portion out your food again. I wanted this to become a way of life for you and something that you could sustain long term. I hope that you guys have found with this eating program, I can do this. I can live like this, because dieting just doesn't work, and I think that we know that. And so hopefully we can start to live like this outside of the group, where we're just eating healthy the majority of the time, and it's a healthy lifestyle. It's not like, oh, I'm on a diet and then now I'm going to be off my diet now that the group's over. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say today. I think you guys are awesome. If you do double up on your workouts this week, that's totally cool. I just wanted to share with you that you don't need to. That killing yourself is not necessary. I work out 30 minutes a day. Hardly ever have I gone over 30 minutes. It's just not, it's not important. What you need to be focusing on is water, sleep, and nutrition. Okay, I'll stop. I'll get off my little podium right now, but have a great day, and thanks for listening.